Hey, Jefferson Multimedia, let's talk about capitalization and punctuation. And I want to use a fun, gaming website that I use in the Schoology post for this day. I may do a different one when I show you this video next, but click on Let's Build Something. Anytime it takes you out of Schoology, you'll get this weird thing that says redirect notice. It just means it's going to take you somewhere else. Is that okay? If you don't click it, it will automatically take you there. But if you click OK, it'll take you there too. This is elementary school, but it's fun. So you've got the fun factory, right? We're going to build something. So click on play. And once you do, it'll give you some choices. Go to New Game. I'm having us do the punctuation with the easy level on our own. We don't really need a lot of teaching for it. But let's look at the medium level for today. It's capitalization and moderate punctuation. So if you look, we'll change a lowercase letter into an uppercase. We'll change an uppercase letter into a lowercase. We could put a period, a question mark, a comma, or an exclamation point. So let's click on medium and let's give that a shot. Now, what do we want to build? I'll go with the toy car. So remember how to play. It's going to give you a sentence. Michael likes to draw. We want to capitalize the M in Michael. We want to put a period at the end, right? So it's going to take the period, drag it to where it goes, and then since you want to change the lowercase to a capital, this is the button you want. You click it and you drag it where you want it to go. Next, if you click on check, it'll tell you if you got it right. Are you ready? Here goes nothing. Go with Steve to Luke's house. First letters are always capitalized. The G is done. That's awesome. But Steve is a proper noun, a specific person, place, or thing. So we want to change that from a lowercase s to a capital S. See the button where you have a lowercase a to a capital A? Drag it, drop it right at the beginning of Steve's name. We also need to capitalize Luke's name, yeah? So we want to click on this one, yeah, lowercase to uppercase. We're going to drag it, we're going to drop it, and let it go. Now the H in house we want to uncapitalize. So we want to change it from a capital to a lowercase. Drag it up, drop it, and then we want to put the punctuation mark at the end, right? So a period goes at the end. The thing I'm seeing is these two buttons, it's easy to get them confused, so sometimes I get it wrong too. Click on check. Yay. What are we doing? I'm making a car, it looks like, yeah? So I've made one part. There's the chassis. It's going to go on to the next step. I have to build the next part. All right, this is a longer sentence. Cleo's a good singer, but she's a better dancer. This one has a comma in it. So I'm going to figure out where the comma should go first. Cleo is a good singer, comma, but she's a better dancer, because this is a complete sentence. Cleo is a good singer, but she's a better dancer. That's an incomplete sentence. But you know what? If you put a comma between the two of them, it works because your punctuation mark links your whole sentence to your fragment, and they become a more complex sentence. First letter, if it's a proper noun, a person's name, that should always be capitalized. If it's the first letter in the sentence, you should always capitalize it too. So capitalize the C in Cleo. We want to go from the lowercase to the capital, drag it up and drop it. Cleo is a good singer. We want to uncapitalize the S in singer, right? So let's go from the capital letter to the lowercase letter. So it's Cleo, capitalize, is a good singer, uncapitalized, comma, but she's a better dancer. I want to uncapitalize that D in dancer, right? I want to go from the capital to the lowercase, drop it, and I want to punctuate the end of the sentence. See if I got it right. Yes! So, it's elementary school, but it really makes you look at each word and see what do you need to change. Let's fast forward a little bit and see what happens when you're done. Now, this is an interrupting phrase, a phrase that just pops up in the middle of a sentence. Sometimes you want to have a comma before it and a comma after it. I'm guessing this is what they're looking for. Capitalize the I in it. It was, sadly, the last day of camp. How do you know something is an interrupting phrase? If you can get rid of it and the sentence still makes sense. It was the last day of camp. Yeah, that makes sense. So if there's an interrupting phrase in the middle of a sentence, put a comma before it and put a comma after it. Let's see if I got what they were looking for. No, I missed one. I want to uncapitalize the C in camp. I didn't even see it. So if I put that here, how am I doing? Yeah. So the game will trick you. You have to look at every single word. And if you mess one up, I don't care. Just do it again until you get it right. And then I'm going to build my car. Great job. Now the fun part, we've got to put our car together. I like to move stuff around, and then the door goes here. And then the back door goes here. And I don't think it matters where the wheels go. And then you put the spoiler on it, and boom. So is it fun? Yes. Is it weird? Yes. Do we need to work on punctuation and capitalization? Yes. So we'll do weird little games like this all the time. Let's have some fun. Thanks. Bye-bye.